How you getting on? We're back for some more games. And as last night we did kind of the criminal element with Yakuza, and we're going to be going back to that on Tuesday. Tonight we're going to do Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened, so we're doing the crime fighter angle, I suppose. So yeah, we're going to play that. We're going to jump into that tonight. Nothing much to talk about tonight, apart from obviously the football. We had the Czech Republic go through against the Netherlands, who just didn't play very well and got someone sent off, unfortunately. And, well, Belgium just beat Portugal with a goal by Hazard, but not that one. And they managed to hold off the Portuguese till the end there, because that was pretty tight towards the end of that match. But yeah, we're going to play Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. This is it's not the first of the Frogwares games, but I think it's the first of the first-person Frogwares games in the Sherlock Holmes series. So, yeah. Let's jump in and play that, I think. Let's put this background music off first. Let's get this screen up. Let's get the game going. There it is. It's Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. There's a lot of bits and pieces and stuff and things you can do here. There's the controls. We have to use the keyboard to walk around, I believe. But yeah, this is Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. We're going to play a new game. Let's see how we get on. I've played pretty much all of these Sherlock Holmes games, I think, before. So I'll be interested to see how we get on with it. Here we go. It's going to be very brown. Here's Watson.
Go away, you swine!
Go away, you swine!
Make you bleed.
Why? Okay. It's a bit much.
From the swamps could be toting contraband.
Could be toting contraband. Why is there no subtitles for that bit?
Fight the calling.
Do not fight the calling.
Blood. I beg of you, Holmes. For time.
He needs Holmes to rescue him.
Your blood.
Don't know what he just said.
No, it can't be.
It can't end like this.
End like this.
It's not going to, is it? You're still awake.
Again, this nightmare haunts me. It won't let me forget.
What have you been doing, Watson, old pal?
How did this all begin?
Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to work it out? If Watson doesn't know, how am I supposed to know? There we go. I can hear some violin. I don't know if you can, because it's probably quite quiet. But it's a Sherlock Holmes adventure. This is the remastered version of The Awakened as well. I think the only difference with this is that you can play it in first or third person. As opposed to the original release of The Awakened, which I remember was first person only. That's where we are.
Good morning, Holmes. Looks like a typical
Good
London
morning,
day.
Holmes.
Fog in the morning, fog in the afternoon. Ha, and here's a...
Good morning,
Oh,
Watson.
I accidentally clicked
Can
away.
you imagine? I have been at it since
It's been
5
at it
a.m.
since 5.
Scarcely
Bloody
thought
hell.
My list of patients for the day has even been touched. What is more insufferable, I haven't even had a moment with the morning paper. They say the minister... Holmes, it is only
want to
temporary. You
click
know
out of that so I
perfectly
can
well
move
that
myself.
Sooner or later, an exceptional incident will occur.
One sec. Move myself up there so we can see the
Holmes are called into play.
so we can see
Then
the
it will be up
subtitles.
to your agile wit to set things right, which should satisfy your constant need for mental gymnastics.
Mental gymnastics. Yeah. Probably will.
I hope the heavens.
I hope the
your
heavens hear your words,
I
Watson.
hope they do indeed.
I must take my leave, Holmes. I have an appointment with a rather odious man.
Appointment with the Captain
Stenick. He
Stenick.
is
I thought it would
apparently
be
in a state
Stenwick.
with near tachycardia due to some problem involving his manservant.
Tachycardia over his
Why
manservant.
don't you get out for a brisk walk, Holmes?
Put that way, mate.
Perhaps buy a newspaper or visit that fellow Barnes over on Glentworth
Aye,
Street.
maybe.
You might remember him.
Barnes the bookseller.
He has some new volumes of the particular sort that should occupy your mind for a time.
Before he met Mr. Noble. I don't know. There he is. Sherlock Holmes himself. Didn't look very impressed with the idea of going anywhere, did he? But there we go. Okay, for some reason I've got two cursors. Just one sec. Oh, hang on, Holmes. Something's gone wrong. That feels more like it. Right, so as I say, let's take a look around. What's happening outside anyway? Can we see anything out these windows? I guess not. Let's go over here. So we've got to kind of look around. A box of matches. Nice. So there we can see, these are our items. We've got a knife, we've got some matches. You can look over your dialogue with a variety of people, obviously in this case just Watson. We've got documents, at the moment Nan reports, Nan map. This is the map of London. And we can switch to first person if we want. At that point we kind of walk around. It might actually be better to do it in first person, to be honest. Because you can see a little bit more. Look, you can see the person down on the street there. You can see a bit more in first person, so I actually prefer to play it that way, I think. So there we go. That's what you do. So now let's go out. Oh. How do I go outside? Switch to a third person view. Let's go out and see if we can look at the newspaper. That's what we want. We want to see what newspapers are available. So let's just get down the stairs and see. Speak to the newspaper boy. Maybe we'll have an interesting story that we can deal with. As Mr. Sherlock Holmes. By the Strand! By the Strand! Yeah, I want to buy a copy of The Strand, my good friend. My good lad. Princess attacked.
By the Strand!
By the
Tell me, young
Strand.
friend, what is the news?
By the Strand.
Nothing of interest for the great detective, sir. Those old stuffed shirts ate up half of London at their big scientifical to-do, and some Scandinavia princess
Castlevania
is driving
princess.
the locals wild with curiosity.
The Castlevania princess.
Scandinavian royal is in London?
Hmm.
If you and the lads can look sharp and find out more about her visit, there will be some coin for your pockets.
Some coin for your
If there's aught to
pockets.
be found, the irregulars will have it. I'll send the words out to the lads.
Please do. Princess attacked.
It is necessary to keep my informants in fighting form.
It is. Yesterday at the Academy of Sciences, a sumptuous dinner was held for distinguished members of the British scientific community. A central figure at the festivities was astronomer D. Sullivan. This brilliant scientist shocked the world, colleagues, and even continental rivals with his discovery of an upcoming and rare celestial alignment of 7 stars. Sullivan has calculated this event will occur in December, sometime within the next few weeks. This unique conjunction, as it's called in astronomical terms, will be barely visible to the human eye. Detailed observation will require special optical equipment, which only the Academy has in its something. Possession. Even with this equipment, Professor Sullivan noted that the conditions must favour a proper viewing of these stars, not too many lights around. Took great pleasure in adding that it will provide an unexpected boon for expert stargazers. The alignment will reveal an 8th star, originally concealed by its neighbours, and whose existence has never been clearly established. Anyway, the recent visit of the Swedish princess Ildur will be remembered as yet another unfortunate event in a series of mishaps related to the scandal-plagued princess. We can only hope that relations between our countries will survive the strain. Among the worst of the incidents was the extraordinary affair with the chocolate auk, which readers may recall, led to the dismissal of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The British Diplomatic Corps has been further embarrassed by the recent mysterious disappearance of the Scandinavian princess's personal bodyguard. This member of her inner circle visited our fair city during his spare time and never returned from his late-night promenade. Police have the greatest confidence that their inquiry will be successful, as the missing man is a striking representative of the Scandinavian race, and he should have been noted during his visits with the fair nightingales at the gentlemen's clubs about the town and Covent Gardens. And this is a death of Matthias Fernston, of the Northern Lighthouse Board. Strange fish. A strange jellyfish floating in the Thames. Let's laugh a bit. A man enters a butcher shop. Here we go, it's a joke, look. Proprietor, a man of declining years, is stunned to realise... is cutting away at a joint of beef, sorry. The customer is stunned to realise the butcher is missing several fingers in his left hand. The butcher, seeing a shocked look of his customer, says in a shaking voice, see you looking. I tell you, I always like to put a bit of myself into the work, but with age, I'm a lot less handy. That's a terrible joke. I should be ashamed of that terrible joke. Daring thefts. Daring burglars struck several prominent hotels and private estates around Paris. Common knowledge of victims were among the elite. Now I believe the initials AL, I believe the next game in the series covers this a little bit. How do I get out of here? I get out of here by doing that. Okay. So what have we learned? We've learned something about an alignment of the stars, and we've learned something about a missing princess. So let's... how do I get back to the first person view? Can I do this? Oh, there's a policeman up there outside the pub. What's he up to? Alright, pal. How you getting on? So yeah, we need to change to third person to do some of the stuff. But no, I don't want you to walk away. I want you to talk to him. Don't walk round him. Just looking you over, Sergeant. Or whoever you are. Yeah, he's a sergeant, like.
Pardon me, I'm looking for the Barnes bookshop.
Yeah, where's Barnes?
Would you happen to know it?
I know the place, know it well, Mr. Holmes. The bookshop is
One
on...
sec, I need to fix something. Get that to go away. Right, I think we're okay now. Take your first right and the next left, you'll find it straight away. Thank you very much. Now, what we'll do is we'll change to first person. He said right and then left, right? Oh wait, shall we see if there's anyone else to talk to? Hello. So I have to jump to third person to talk to people. This person's not going to want to talk, apparently. Okay, never mind then. I might stick in third person. Although the advantage of the first person is that I can just kind of see what's there. Is there a quicker way? I'm going to just find out if there's a quicker way. Controls to change perspective. Is there a control that lets me do it? There's not. Okay, so I just have to do that every time. Controls, options. Just looking to see if there's a way to change between them more easily. Doesn't look like it, so let's keep going. I think he said left then, didn't he? Can't talk to this person. Seems like the worst way to do that. What's this lady up to? She looks very pale.
Respect, Miss Fleming.
Oh, must have
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
had a bereavement. Good day, Mr. Holmes. Does she want to talk about anything?
My respects, Miss Fleming.
Is that it? Just my respects.
My respects, Miss Fleming.
My respects, Miss Fleming. That was it. That's pretty much it. We're looking for Barnes Bookstore, and I think he said it was down here. Ah, there we go. Barnes Bookseller. That's where we want to be.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. How
Hello.
are you? I have some new novels that should interest you. A nice illustrated volume on
Illustrated volume on fish.
of legends on piracy. They must be here somewhere.
Oh yes, sounds great. I'll look into that. Now to look around the shop, we're probably better to switch to the first person perspective. Just... oh, there's something there, look.
Appears to be a trace of shoe
Ah.
leather. Did somebody fall here?
Did somebody fall here? Oh, maybe they did.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Oh, there we go, okay.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Now, where's these books you were telling me about? Is it here? Is it here? He's got some books he said he wanted me to look at. Oh,
A book about sea fauna.
ooh, a book about sea fauna. Got a lane snapper, a silver sea trout, a red drum, a Spanish sardine, a perch, a red porgy. and some other stuff that's not very interesting. Anything else? Any more books that we can have? What about this book? The Pirates. Look,
Pirate's book.
the Pirates book. Who pretended to be the lover of his brother-in-law? We now close this chapter on the cruise of famous pirates with the most terrible of the lot, the dreaded Sharks of Magrunti. There before was one band of seafaring men had as many abominable and bloody crimes to their foul credit as McGinty and his sharks. To fully list their atrocities would likely require a dozen dedicated volumes. Do you think we need some background music? No, because the music comes on randomly. So this is telling us all about some pirates. I don't know if that will become useful at some point. But right now, it's fine. What else have you got around, mate? Oh,
I will take them.
I'll have
Thank you,
both.
and goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
He likes keeping books. Books that no one else wants. That flower's
Those
dead.
flowers need
You
watering.
need to water your flowers, mate. You need to be
By
a
the
bit
way,
more
Barnes,
caring.
before some misfortune befalls you, I am quite certain Miss Fleming, the flowers saleswoman, would prefer chocolates to a fractured bone.
Yeah, I think
But
generally
how would you
most
know
people
that?
would.
Indeed, even
Most
she,
people
I mean,
would.
I told no one about this, other than Dr. Watson, that is. Oh, I see now how it goes.
Not at all. Watson would never reveal
Watson
a
would never
confidential
reveal
matter of
confidential
professional
matters.
trust. He did, however, mention your fine shop and your novelties. Knowing his views on classical literature,
He wouldn't be
I
coming
doubt
in.
there would be any inducement to enter your shop unless it was professional business.
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't he
What
come
would
in?
trouble a man of your age and position, sufficient to require
Obviously,
the services
hurting
of a
yourself.
doctor? I noticed trace of shoe leather on the stepladder.
Ah,
and
he's
deduced
fallen.
that you no doubt lost your balance, fell, and likely
You know,
suffered
you
a
got
nasty
as Sherlock
sprain.
Holmes, you've got to
As for the
constantly show
flowers,
people how
you
much better than
deliberately let
everyone
them die
you
and
are.
left this sad
That's what Sherlock
display
Holmes
open
does.
to the public, hoping no doubt that their supplier would notice and take great efforts to come and replace them.
Not really, but he just
Also,
can't
I know
help it.
Miss Fleming to be a statuesque woman, so typical of the Scandinavians.
Uh-huh.
I noted that you would likely wear shoes.
You
with
want to
high
appear
heel,
taller.
so that you and Miss Fleming, should she arrive, see more eye to eye. Unfortunately, climbing about on ladders and the like in such shoes is a risky business.
He just has to
isn't
keep
it?
ladder shoes nearby.
Indeed, it is, Mr. Holmes.
Believe me, Barnes, try chocolates next time.
Chocolates
And
rather than
besides,
climbing
it
up a ladder.
requires a bit more than well-heeled shoes to find a proper soulmate. Don't you agree?
I would agree, yes. Well, now that I've sufficiently annoyed you, I'm away, alright? Let's go home. You can read his 2 books. The streets of London. I can run as well. What's this? What are you pigeons up to? Suspicious. Oh.
Holmes!
Holmes! Holmes, come here! What is it now? What is it, Watson? What are you wanting? What's happening? What's the business?
Ah, it's good that I found you, Holmes.
What's
As I told you
happening?
this morning, I visited Captain Stenick. Although his symptoms
Okay.
are not serious, the circumstances
So
which
what exactly-
caused his palpitations are quite peculiar.
Palpitations.
Perhaps you can make something of it.
Uh,
Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Ruffles.
Sergeant Ruffles. Well, let's have a chat. I guess. You alright, bud? What's happening?
Captain, I understand from Watson you
Yeah,
are
what's
quite upset.
he's upset about his
Any man
manservant.
will be the same, and with less
Don't see a doctor
provocation.
about that, mate.
My servant has left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful after all I have done for him.
Damned
On top of
ungrateful.
it, He knows
Bleh.
one word of English. Finally, if he causes any damage,
He doesn't know any
will bear the
English,
brunt of
so-
people's anger and suffer the consequences, as I am the person who brought
What,
him to
because he's
England.
free?
How long was he in your employment, and is he accustomed to vanishing?
And he just
in
walks
this
in as
manner?
we're... Look, the same guy's
We
walking
returned
past on
from
both sides of the
Australia
road.
More than 5 months ago now. But to his credit, he never left this house before now.
Yeah, well, maybe he had a good
He is
reason to
afraid of
leave.
the city, as are many inhabitants from open spaces.
Could he have stolen
True.
something?
Upon my
True.
word, no.
How much money
What,
does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking, he didn't have any money. I kept his wages
Well-
for him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the
What the
deuce would
juice
he
would
have
he
on
need money
for
for? Well, if he's
Who
leaving,
knew that he
he
worked
might
at
need
home?
money.
And had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal
Okay.
servant.
Okay.
As for his contacts, they
Good
are
to remember his
limited to
name.
the delivery men who bring food or other items to my home.
So your servant's gone
What
missing.
reason could he have to see anyone other than myself?
I don't know. That seems a bit... I don't know. You seem to be a little bit overwrought about this, to be quite honest. What do you know about it? Why are you here?
Now then,
You know
Sergeant,
Holmes isn't a big
what
fan
is
of
it
police,
about,
but...
and what elements of the crime do you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the following
particulars were taken down.
Responding to the name Bayalpa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick. No one in the surrounding area saw anything. Incident. In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad
traditional
speaks a single word of English, and according to his employer, has considerable strength.
Right.
Considering the wild customs of
course, the worry with in games like this is that they have to cover a period in time when people spoke pretty poorly about people.
There have been a few similar cases reported recently. The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their
People have been
families.
going missing.
We expect that some low-class brothel has opened its doors
has
to
it?
local exotics, and Mr. Holmes, you can imagine how word would
I
spread.
see.
Mark my words, with his unique looks and speech, we'll find.
And you'd find him in no time, as long as he's not like
I
dead
imagine he'll
or
have nothing worse
hiding.
to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That's
maybe.
a possibility, to be sure. However, I would be most grateful if
Yeah,
you
I'd
asked
like to
your
hear about it.
superiors to send me the reports about those similar
I'd like to
cases.
hear about those, thanks.
I rely on you, Ruffles.
Ruffles, his name is,
Watson,
he
continue
said.
your search here. I must follow another lead.
Yeah, I'm going to go and have a look and see if there's anything about in the garden or anything that might... Oh, what's this place? Like a woodshed. With a mattress
What a peculiar drawing.
and a drawing on it. In the shack with the young Maori was living, there's a drawing on the soil in Maori style. It depicts what appears to be the silhouette of a human running from a huge wave filled with vague forms that resemble a flying fish. In the fire? Is that something in the fire? Thought I saw something there. Maybe I need to... Is that not something? I'm sure I saw something when we went to bend down and look at it. Let's see if there's anything else around before we... Anything in the entrance? Oh, there's something.
Flaxen. Yellow. in
Yellow
colour.
flaxen. Yellow flaxen. Interesting. I'm sure there's something there, but let's take a look at this first. Like a blanket on the wall. It looks like there is something there, but I can't really tell. Let's have a look around. Maybe there's something obvious somewhere. Ah, there's like a
Appears to
silver...
contain some measure of opium.
Some
I shall
opium?
analyze it at Baker Street.
Well, that might be something important to look at. Is that all there is? These look like things. I don't really know. I didn't see the thing that I thought I saw. Oh no, now it's disappeared, so it must have been. A small lump of opium, he says. Okay, well, what else do we have? Any tracks or anything? Oh, there's footprints here. They go that way. Anything in the drain? And someone has ascended the wall.
Yes, there is something here.
Oh, what is it?
Yes, there is something here.
Oh, look at it then. What am I supposed to do? There is something here. Maybe we should... If I remember rightly, he has a method of like measuring footprints, so maybe I should do that. If I remember rightly. There we go.
Footsteps. Let's see.
Footsteps! No, you can hear footsteps, you can't see them. Let's do a wee measurement. So what you do is you measure the size of the footprint.
The size is undoubtedly
Size 7.
The shoes are also hard-soled.
So hard-soled size 7 shoes. Can I measure them across the way? No. Let's have a closer look at them. See if there's anything, any distinguishing marks in the shoe print. Because sometimes he notices things about the shoes or whatever that isn't always obvious to everyone else. Can I look at it this way? Yeah, I want to look at it. Hang on, sometimes when I'm doing this, the window goes a bit weird. Right, are we done? I feel like I didn't learn everything I could about these shoe prints.
Footsteps. Let's see.
Footsteps! Again, Holmes, they're not footsteps.
The size is undoubtedly
These are a
seven.
size 7, so
The
these are
shoes
probably the
also
same
hard
shoes.
soled.
Let's have a closer look at them. It's kind of broken up the ground there. Oh, look, you can see like what would be
The right
nails.
shoe is
Ah,
missing a
look.
nail.
Nail missing from the shoe. Footsteps are a 7, fully soled, with a nail missing in the sole of the right shoe. I'm sure that'll be important. I'm sure that'll be important. Probably. Just see if there's anything else about. Sometimes they drop things. Wait.
How strange.
The
This
scale of a
appears to be
fish.
scale. I shall have to examine this more thoroughly under the microscope.
Okay, and there's also something up there. There's something caught in that, I
Yes,
think.
there is something here.
But I think we'd have to go outside to see it. It's probably on the other side of the wall. Don't mind me, gentlemen. I'm just going for a little walk. You keep up to whatever it is you're doing. I'm going this way. So around here, we should find whatever he's finding interesting.
Yes, there is something here.
Oh, what is it? There is something here. I mean, there's some more footsteps. Is there actually something on that? I can't really tell. There is a ladder here, though.
This should prove useful.
It should. Use it here. There we go. See, if I use the ladder, I can now go up and see that there is something. Some plant fibers on his wall.
Fibers. Why are they
Why
here?
would they be there?
It
It's a
will
good
be
question.
necessary for me to examine this more closely at Baker Street.
Yeah. Well, let's go and tell Stenwick, or whatever his name is, that we'll take his case. Right, pal. How's it going? Had a look about.
Come, Watson, we must return to Baker Street.
What
think
do you
I've
make
worked
of
out what
this,
you're doing.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were
Bad
that
news
you
for you.
simply left your employment voluntarily.
I don't think he
for the
left on his own,
service of
no.
a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday.
How does he know this? 2 men.
One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust and a mature age.
Robust and
His
mature.
profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair,
Like a strong
will be
cheese.
determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindu
Maybe.
who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice.
He's been kidnapped.
Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped.
Yeah.
At this moment, the
Any
reasons
reason?
behind this
Can you
villainous
think of any
act
reason
are
why that
unknown,
might be the
but
case?
Rest assured, the truth will not elude
I need to
me
fix
for long.
something. Sorry, I need to just fix something.
Watson, we must hurry. There's a great deal to do, and little
Great deal
enough
to
time
do.
spare.
Is he going to say something? No, I guess not.
Holmes, I must.
We're going
be
back
honest.
to.
You did not spare my.
Going back to
client,
Baker
Captain
Street.
Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
That may be, Watson, but now what matters more is to know the reasons behind
Yeah,
the kidnapping
let's try and
of
work
this
it
young
out.
Aboriginal yesterday evening in central
Aboriginal.
London, and more importantly, what has become of him.
There's a Maori.
I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories. Please go to the poor Lovelorn
Yeah, go and ask
and
Barnes
ask him if he has
about
something
Maori
on the
books.
Maori nation and its traditions.
a good idea.
Also, if you should happen to see
Makes
a
some
newsboy
sense.
outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin.
Yeah.
And for God's sake, don't be a miser, Watson.
Don't be a miser.
You cost me one of my patients, and you question my level of
I cost him a
generosity.
patient.
You're
How did I do that?
Really?
How did I cost you a patient? I think you're overreacting there. Be honest. Right, so he's gone. I think we can go here and start looking at some of the stuff. Items. If I have a look at this piece of cloth first of all, I believe we put it
Now
there.
it can't be used for anything. Very interesting.
What do we have? We have a piece of cloth. Is that it? I think it might be actually. Piece of cloth found at Stennick's on the door lintel of the young Maori's room. It's definitely woven flax. This cloth was dyed, yet not in England. Without the slightest doubt, this material originated in India. Taking into account the height of the lintel, the only explanation is that a large man with a turban made from this cloth crossed this threshold. No trace of such a man in the garden, which means he knew how to land in a way to leave no trace. And his shoes have a smooth, flat sole like slippers. So we've decided that that guy must be Indian. There was also some scales that we should maybe have a look at in the microscope. Fish scale of some kind. Can we...
According to this monograph, the fish scale
It's a
appears
scale
to be
from a perch.
a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Saltwater perch. How does that really help me though? Okay. Well, what about the pieces of plant that we saw? Oh, the thing's gone. Plant fibres next. What is it? Do we know? Do I use these again?
These rope fibers are clearly
Hemp rope fibres.
Now, about the origin of these stains.
Origin of the stains. Can I scrape off a bit of the stain or something? Oh no, I think what you have to do is you take a piece of the stained rope now. So I have to take this. And I believe we put that here.
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
And yeah, then we need to use chemicals to decide what the thing is. So all we have to do is get these different bottles. I think it's only 4. Water, solvent, spirit and acid. Which is what we want. Now if we use a solvent on this, it dissolves it down. And it does something, it splits it onto the test tubes, I think. It's an analysis. It's an analysis of what that bit of hemp fibre has on it. Well, hemp fibre, it probably came from a rope, right? Still, here comes the analysis.
This is evidently coal soot
Coal
mixed with
soot.
water, and given the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh
So
water.
some soot in a river, no presence of saline, so it wasn't anywhere else. Now we also had this ball of what he said was opium. Let's see if we can cut it up. Oh, hello. Those look potentially like
The meatball ignited but failed to burn
the
completely.
meatball. Is that what they're
There are,
called?
Without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder?
It's a meatball, a silver meatball. Don't eat silver meatballs. Don't eat silver meatballs. Right, so now we should be able to take this stuff and put it in for analysis.
See if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals.
Yeah,
and
another
apparatus.
reaction. That's what we want. Probably the acid this time, I believe. Break
Perhaps
it down.
If I apply heat?
Maybe. How do I do that?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Apply heat. I think I need to light that candle,
Now
don't
it
I?
can't be used for anything.
Do I need to use the... I'm trying to remember how I apply the heat. I think I use a match, maybe? This candle's important. There we go, that's it. I just bubble it up. Get it analysed. Here it comes to analyse the ball. Let's find out what it is. He said it was opium, so presumably that's what it is. It's a meatball with mustard, though. What did he say that for? Is that the kind of name they used for those kind of substances back then? In the 19th century?
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a
Opium and
concentrate of
morphine.
The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Interesting. Opium blended with morphine.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
I'm supposed to see where Watson is from the window, am I? He's outside, he's just standing there, what's he doing? Alright, yeah, that's right, we had to speak to him, didn't we?
There's
Hello.
a good lad. How does it go?
How goes it? How goes it?
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about...
Now, what was it, he says? What was it?
The Princess Gav.
Princess
He was looking
Gav.
for a scuttlebutt on this here princess what we visiting.
She's disappeared.
Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing
Exciting
the first
goings
morning
on.
after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir?
If you say so,
Went
kid.
out on a town having a go with the ladies, if you get my meaning. Like as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get
Trapped.
the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir?
Yeah, you do.
Thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Now, he also wanted to speak to Barnes, didn't he? We need to speak to Barnes, the bookseller. What's up with this guy? Look at this guy. Hey, mate, your hat's a bit small. Oh, no! Oh, no! Who's this guy? Alright, pal. Nothing to say. Look, there's another one. Looks like, was it what was that show? Steptoe's Son? Is that who it is? It's a rag and bone man. Anyway, we want to go in here and speak to Barnes. Because I believe Barnes has...
Good day, my dear Barnes. What about your...
Tell me, Dr. Watson, physicians are obliged to keep
Oh,
their
here we
patients'
go.
confidences, aren't they?
Of course. Whatever
What?
do you
He
mean?
thinks that...
A moment ago, Mr. Holmes
He thinks that Holmes...
and seemed very well informed about the details of my recent
He thinks that
accident.
Watson told
You and
Holmes.
I both know that there is only one person who knew about my condition, correct?
Sir,
I
can
didn't
assure
tell him.
you-
No, please, say nothing.
I
It is
didn't.
so easy to ridicule my despair. But I love her.
Well, why don't you
Can't you
tell her
understand?
then?
I love her.
Why doesn't he tell her?
Yes, indeed. Well... in
Yeah,
fact,
just wanted to
I
know about a
came
book.
here merely to see if you have a book on the Maoris.
Over there, on the bottom shelf.
Over there. Over here. He suggested it was like here, so maybe it's... Well, that's on a table. Is that it? It's to realise that the Maoris create peculiar pictorial writings in the soil in order to express much more than simple artistic emotions. Recognise that dreams are the centre of their spiritual basis. May seem incredible to those of the civilised world. What they call the civilised world. Oh, there we go. We found a book on the Maoris, so hopefully
I will
that's all
take it.
Holmes needs.
Farewell, Barnes.
Let's go back to Baker Street. Back to old Holmes and tell him what we've got. He just looks like a really dodgy guy just wandering the streets. Right, Governor? Just a dodgy geezer, you know? I think that's the window. No, that is 221B. That's the house. Alright, Holmes, here you go. Look, I got you some stuff. I got you some stuff that you
What
wanted.
on earth did you say to Barnes
Hmm?
to put him in such a state?
Not now, Watson.
Not
although I'm
now,
sure
Watson.
the news is most significant.
It's not important.
It must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears.
It's a complex
As I noted
abduction.
before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains
Yes.
who abducted the young Maori.
Not sure
What
it's that
part of London
complex,
would
but...
such a man call home?
What part of London does one of the two kidnappers of the young Maori come? Large, possibly from the docks. Maybe from the docks?
Yes, Watson. There is little room for doubt.
I'm sure he'd
Our
probably
man
told
is a
us.
bargeman who works at the Thames River wharfs. He is
River wharfs, I mean,
employed to transport and handle
we had
fish
coal
brought in by various
stains,
ships.
fresh
Our
water.
next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste
Some
to the
sort of
Thames,
coal
near
steamer.
the warehouses.
Thames warehouses is where we got to go, is it? Okay then. So we're jumping to, I think if I remember rightly, we can jump to these. Wharf number 13.
Why did we come here, Holmes?
Because this is the place we want to go.
It's rather sinister here.
It's sinister here.
Cold.
Precisely.
Just
Watson.
outside,
Good.
Watson.
Here's a pub. We can warm ourselves
He's a
inside.
pub.
Excellent, Holmes.
Excellent, Holmes. Let's go to the pub. Anything in the bin? I feel like Sherlock Holmes is the kind of person who'd check if there was anything in the bin. You know. Alright.
Good day,
Barkeep.
sir. Could you serve up 2 of your best pints and some information?
2 of your
if you
best
please?
pints.
My pleasure, sir.
You get
What can I
laughed out
do
of the
for
pub
you?
speaking like that, wouldn't
My
you, these
friend
days?
and I are looking for a man
Fetch
who
me
works
2 of
on
your
one the
best
fishing boats
pints.
at the docks. The name of the ship escapes me, but I do know for certain fact it has a coal-fed boiler.
Coal boiler.
In truth, there are dozens
Yeah,
of
that doesn't really
cowboys that
help.
lay anchor here every day. What can you tell me about the look of him?
Only that he is a robust man about this size.
About this
no fine
size?
sails.
Little help there. You've just described half of my customers.
It's a Navy's
I
uniform.
have nothing for you. Here now, look for a man called
Harper.
He lives in a house not far from here. After the
We
bridge.
gotta look
near
for a
the
guy called
warehouses.
Harper.
You can't go wrong finding his place. It has a large anchor painted on it.
A house with an anchor painted on it. You're right, it shouldn't be difficult.
Either way, I am in your debt. Please tell me, for curiosity's sake,
What ails
troubles
your
your friend?
the guy that's leaning against the pillar?
He's been waiting ever so long
Oh,
for
he's a new wooden hand.
It was to be here yesterday, but still no sign of it. He's quite low. And
So
he's
he
taken
decided
to the
that because
drink.
his wooden hand hadn't arrived, he should go to the pub instead.
Last night a nasty flea woke me, and me with only the hook on me scratching hand.
And the hook seems to be on backwards. He needs his hand.
And to add to me worries, imagine last summer I
Well, that was
had
last summer,
worms.
mate. Do you still have worms?
Worms?
Yes, worms is what it
Well,
was.
worms is
Sudden
what it
attack
was.
in the middle of the night.
Worms is
And
what it
with
was.
only the one hand and that blasted hook on the other.
He couldn't deal with the worms.
Misery.
Oh God.
I used the
Oh,
wrong
God.
hand.
We didn't. That was too much information, I think.
So much as sit for 3 weeks.
I'm sure you can use your imagination to think what he might have done with the hook.
Well, gentlemen, again, thank
Not
you.
comfortable.
Have a nice day.
TMI, mate. TMI. Well, we'll not worry about that. So Harper's house. Do you see down across the bridge? Was it down this way? Can't quite remember. I think... Is it this way? I'm just trying to think. I don't think this was the right way. Wait a sec. I'm trying to remember where I need to go. That's the pub. Was it over this bridge? General strike, factory closed. It's the customs place here. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, there's an anchor. Okay. Customs. Is this the customs office?
No one is here.
No one in. Wait, was that... Was there was someone there. Get my way.
No one is here.
Yeah, you say that, but there was somebody here, wasn't there? We saw
This
some
old
movement.
rope seems intact.
Grab a bit of old
No
rope.
trace of soot present.
Wait. What's this person up to? Let's go in and see.
Excuse me for disturbing you.
Yeah, do
but
you know where
I'm looking
Harper
for
is?
A man named Mr. Harper.
We were supposed to talk
Do you
to...
know him? He lives just opposite you.
Yeah.
He gone. Boat. Boat.
He went in a boat.
Watson, I know this accent. These people are Nepalese, and
They're
as
from
luck would
Nepal.
have it, I am familiar with this dialect.
Nepalese? Holmes, are you sure?
One sec, something's gone wrong here.
Ahornitra, Chigong Senitra.
He's speaking Nepalese, we don't know what he's saying.
This woman says her family has suffered a grave misfortune. This
Her
altar
son's
is for
disappeared.
Her son, a lad of 16, who disappeared just 1 week ago.
Her son's gone
Could
missing.
he have run away to sea, or some other youthful adventure?
Maybe. Probably not though, right? Very unlikely. How old is he? 12? I think she said 16, didn't she? So he could have.
She said a man was seen in the area making inquiries about her son and their family. The man worked at the docks and had a silver eye.
A man with a silver
Yes,
eye.
Exactly. He was a vile man.
It's the man with
one
the silver
silver
eye.
Malinhe gas. Sundra
So who's that over there? Is that her son? He's not doing a good job of hiding.
She also says her son's belongings are on this altar. She
Oh.
says we may examine.
Is that going to be
them, take
useful?
anything that might help find her son.
But what does this have to do with Captain Stenick's servant?
Oh, it could have a lot to do with Captain Stenick's servant. We just don't know. Let's have a look and see if there is anything interesting on here.
This is not Nepali. It looks like silver.
Some sort of
Judging
silver.
by the weight, it's a fake.
Anything else on there of interest? Looks like just that. A pelican medallion. I see. I don't think there's much else we can do there. Anyone else about? Anyone else around? Oh. Oh, we've got a man that looks unwell. He's been drinking a bit much, has he? Oh, he says. Oh my goodness, mate. That's it, just let it out. Let it all out, come on. You can do it. What's he dressed like? Policeman? No. Or possibly like a postman or a... It's hard to tell from this distance. Let's go and chat to him. You alright, bud?
Watson, it appears
My
this
goodness.
young man is ill. Be a good man and see how.
Yeah, how serious is his illness? Is he ill or is he
Here
drunk?
now, my young man. Let's have a
No.
look at you. Oh, Holmes. This man isn't ill. He's drunk.
He's had too much to drink.
Fairly reeks of alcohol.
Oh.
It's not my fault.
That's what they all
I
say.
swear it. Oh.
Has he grown that stubble since then too?
This gang of young toughs.
This gang of young toughs.
And then on top of it,
Buy
they stole
parcels.
my parcel.
A likely story, mate. A likely
You say
story.
we're forced to drink. Explain this and spare no details.
Must have held him down.
Yesterday afternoon, I was given a parcel to deliver to an address not far from here.
Alright.
I was near the warehouse district when a gang of young lads
Oh, aye.
attacked me. Before I could think, they drew knives and gave me a bottle.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Apparently, if I valued my life,
So then he'd lose his job
I
for
better drink it all.
being drunk on the job?
Well, let me tell you, I drank without stopping. I
Drank until he
became
collapsed.
giddy, and then must have passed out. I remember nothing else, except waking up a moment ago, finding myself alone. My parcel gone.
These guys are dodgy,
But what
man.
could they have wanted?
Making people get drunk.
It's obvious.
Kidnapping
Watson. They were
people.
seeking some poor soul on whom to test their vile concoction. Tell me, could this bottle be the one they gave you?
So
I
maybe they were the
can't
ones
say.
he was supposed to deliver
It
to.
could be.
The ones that hired
I
him.
feel ill just looking at it.
Alright.
It has a unique flavour. Rather tasty, I might add. There's no
Turnip
mistaking my
booze.
senses.
Some sort
This
of turnip
contains
vodka.
turnips. In fact, a liberal amount.
Turnip?
But where are you
And
off
some
to,
booze.
Holmes?
Where am I off to? Oh well, I'm
Watson,
drunk
it is
now
time
on
to seek
turnip
out the
booze,
distillers
so
of this
you know.
unique brew. If they are located in this district, they may have much to tell us.
Well, let's go back. The bar is probably the best place to try and find that out then, isn't it? Maybe they know who's selling turnip concoctions. Turnip alcohol. Turnip the drink. I don't know. What would you call a turnip drink? A turnip drink. Turnip schnapps. Well, maybe, I mean, if anyone's going to know about any booze that's around, surely it's going to be this guy. Alright, pal. Know anything about turnip alcohol?
I won't waste time. We have discovered new details that may lead us to this elusive seaman. Most significantly,
Elusive
the
seaman.
man has a missing eye and wears a silver ball.
I did that one, so you don't have to.
By God, that can be no other than Dirty Summers.
Dirty Summers.
Nasty brute, that one.
Where could one find
Sounds
him?
like some kind of
Must have signed on with a ship.
80s comedy movie.
Looking to hire some men.
How did he behave while he was here?
Badly, I
He
would
gave me
assume.
extra to secure the private table behind that curtain. During his time here, men of all sorts came and went, seeking positions.
But he was trying to defend
he
himself.
seemed nervous and fearful, as his knife was unsheathed and ready the whole of the night.
Okay.
May I examine this table behind the curtain?
Certainly, if it will help.
Go on then, what's it? Off you go. See if you think you'll find anything worthwhile at the table. Probably not. Let's have a look. This one? I guess it's that one. Now what's this?
These cuts seem quite recent. There are
Four symbols cut into the table. Did I add them to my documents or what? Pub symbols, there we go. So these are the symbols from the pub that might be useful at some point later on. I don't know. I think that's pretty much all we can do. Let's go back. I wonder if we can go back to the people's house. Let's try. So we can do that. We can travel to like areas we've been to, which is I guess interesting. I don't think I actually need to go to the house though. I think I need to go further down here because they obviously are doing something down here. Obviously they're doing something down here. Let's see what's around. Obviously there's some people about somewhere who, you know, are causing some problems. I think this is the way we want to go. And then up here... Oh, there's a plank across the way. Okay, look at this. There is a tarp there.
Ideal place to hide, but it would be
What part? What are you talking about? Alright. That looks like turnips to me. There's some bottles anyway. Just a variety of bottles. Ow, sorry. Just need to... I wonder, can I maybe ask them where I can get some more of this? Some more moonshine. Maybe they will, maybe they will.
I assume this is your special
Yeah, it must be yours. There's turnips here.
Depends on who's asking. If it's the law, then I have nothing to do with this.
Alright.
If you're a customer,
Do you not?
shillings gets you a taste.
A fair price indeed. Unfortunately, this vintage is a bit full-bodied for my taste.
Yeah.
But I would be very happy to recover a parcel that went
Yeah,
missing near this
if you don't
place
mind.
spot.
If you know anything about it, mate. Know anything about it? No. Oh wait, is that the parcel? We have the parcel. So there you go. We have the parcel. What else can we do? Does anyone know about this item? Excuse me, I hadn't finished talking to you.
One
I
other
wonder if
thing.
he'd grabbed
Have
it
you
off.
seen this before?
Yes, I saw it. One of the dock workers.
Dock workers gave
an
it to a
old
gang
salt,
member.
Gave it to a gang member, Brannock. He wanted Brannock to
Interesting.
join the gang, or I don't know what. Must have been nigh on 2 weeks ago. 2 days later.
Who is it?
Missing, and not a word since.
What else
This
can you
man
tell?
who gave your friend the pendant.
Yeah, tell us
Can you
about him,
describe
please.
him?
Not very tall, strong, wearing a
Red cap,
and
hair
with a
lip.
hair lip. You could look
Warehouse
up on near
12.
Warehouse 12.
Ooh.
He told Brannock he worked there.
Thank you. By the way, my friend the postman feels
I guess we're
badly
going
used.
to...
You should change the recipe.
I'm not sure of that.
Well,
turnips
maybe.
weren't near rotted enough. Maybe they need a longer soaking in the gutter water. Now,
I bet that's
fill
that
the
guy's
barrel.
hand, that parcel. Bet you that's what that is. Let's travel back to the wharf pub, right? Go to my items. I bet you that's this guy's hand. That looks like a fake wooden hand with a scraper. That's what it says. A fake wooden hand with a scraper. So let's go and give him his hand then. Alright, mate. Good news for you, mate. Good news. I found your hand. You'll be very happy.
Good news, sir. Here is what you were waiting for.
Your scraping hand. Scratching hand, whatever it was. It's a hand. For scratching his arse. I mean, things. I used a hook to do it before. See? That was exactly what he did.
Thank you, sir. I could kiss you.
Not with that. Oh, well, I was going to say not with that hand, but...
You can't just leave this laying about like that.
Oh, I'll have it if you don't want it anymore. As it was at your hook hand.
The scrapers ordered here as well. Come now, let's...
Scrapers? What is it? Razor blades on the end of the fingers. Can I have your hook, mate? I'll take this,
should prove
if you don't
useful.
mind. Yeah? Gotta go to Warehouse 12 now, you see. I don't have time to hang about. Where would Warehouse 12 be? Is it on the map? Smugglers, Nepalese house. I'm trying to think, where would we go? We go, I think this way. I think we go this way towards it, but I'm not 100% sure. So I guess we'll find out. Let me just do something, because something's just not quite right there. Right, I think we're okay. So... the guys that attacked him came from somewhere down here. Maybe down alongside this ship, do you think? Yeah, I think... this is Warehouse 7, that's Warehouse 5. Let me see. 7. 8. Number's that? 11. Warehouse 12. That's where we wanted to go. 12.
What a pity.
Window
The
closed,
window is
door
closed and
barred.
the front door is barred. We must gain entry. But how?
But why in blazes are we breaking in? Ah, Holmes!
There's a hole up there.
I need something.
I've got a rope. Oh, I've got a rope and a hook. Can I make it like a grappling hook? Let's grapple our way up there. What am I doing now, though? I'll just see if I can see anything else before we... dirty window. What can we see if we rub the dirty window? Can we see anything useful? Oh, look. Oh, we can tell him that he's unlocked the door. That makes some sense.
Bravo, Holmes!
Good job, Holmes. You've unlocked the door.
Ah,
Now we
it
just need to
bites.
get through. Ah, it bites.
A splendid catch, Watson, but
Is
I
it-
prefer to let it go.
What exactly was Watson
After you.
doing? He didn't do anything. But did he? Regardless, I think we've done alright. I think we've done okay. We've got into the room, that's what matters. Let's see what we got lying around. Oh, there's
This
a
should prove
crowbar.
useful.
What's this? Passport of Amos Colby, United States, 1852. Entered the country in 1894.
Look, Watson, a page torn from an American passport. One Amos Colby, 36
Amos
years
Colby.
old, from Boston, Massachusetts. He arrived here just 3 weeks ago. What business did he have here?
This drawing on the back of this page...
It's a demon! He's
resembles
drawn a
some
demon!
vision of a demon.
Is it an awakened demon?
God, Holmes! It was drawn with blood.
Was it? Ooh,
The end of this hat
that's a
pin is
bloody
covered with
hat pin.
blood.
Maybe he just
It would
pricked his
seem
finger
likely
and
that
used
whoever
that.
cut themselves with this
You know.
pin is also the artist of this demoniac image.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No, it really isn't, is it? Bloodstain. We've got some kind of mark that shows that there was something on the floor. I don't see anything else of interest though. Oh, can I crack that crate open with this crowbar?
Sails, and according to this plan,
Sails?
the cases measure 2 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter.
Sails? 2 meters by a meter. Oh. Sounds good. What else do we have around? Anything of interest?
Someone has emptied these cases of sailcloth.
It's empty, but
with something
there's a
very
lantern in
different,
it.
but still suited to their particular form.
There's blood on that one.
Oh,
Oh, what was he about to say? I have no idea what he was about to say. I hope it's not important. Yeah, it could be a coffin.
Blood.
It's blood. That's all he says. Just blood. Just blood. There's blood on this. What's going on? I think we're okay. Right. So now we've also got a trapdoor.
we can't do this in such a way.
How would we
How could
open
we
the
lift up this weight?
trapdoor?
Let
Is there
us pause to consider the facts.
is there a like a
No mystery can resist an agile mind.
oh there's footprints there too, look.
Look closely, Watson. These marks upon the ground tell the tale. There were repeated trips made
Repeated
between
trips
the place with
between-
the sailcloth
yeah.
and that large
And there's a
box.
rope. So what would I do with how would I get this open though? I mean there's a rope. Okay. Pulley, pulley, rope, rope at either end. Let me think. What else do we have? And there's like a cauldron type thing hanging up there. Can I get up there? Can I climb somewhere? Well, this moves. We can move this. Can I go somewhere? So okay, there's that. Oh, hang on. Hello. And there's this. Can I pull this? No, doesn't look like it. What else is around here? There's like a tap. Oh wait. There's like a tap there, look. Looks like it can only go one of two ways. If I do that, does it come back the way it was? Oh no, wait. Aha. Now then. That's what we're going to do with this. I'm going to push it on that. How does that help me? I'm not entirely sure. Right, so that is underneath whatever that tap is. What else do we have here? Anything of use there? I don't see anything obvious that could really help. Is there a tap somewhere that might turn that on that's down here? Oh wait, there's one. Oh, here we go. That's filling up with water. That's going to make it really heavy, I guess. Let's just try. Is it going to move quite as quickly this time as it did last time? It's going to stop right there. Oh look, the rope there's gone. Now how can I change that onto the other pulley? Can I switch them? That one's that one. Oh yeah, look, so I've connected both of them together. I've connected both of them together. Maybe I can use this rope. That doesn't appear to have done anything. Is that connected right? Can I push this? No. Oh wait, I know what's wrong. Can I?
We can't do this in such a way.
How can we lift it?
To consider the...
Yeah, I get you. Maybe I can use this to tie it? Aha, there we go. Now, what do I do here? If I go back here, then I should be able to cut that rope, maybe.
I cannot do this.
What's happened to my cursor? It's gone weird. Right. I need my inventory. I need my knife. I want to cut that rope. Easy. Once you know how to do it. Easy.
Bravo, Holmes!
Bravo, Holmes! Now we're all going to die. Possibly not. We'll have to go and have a look and see what this place is. Let's see.
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and
Leave no stone unturned. Go and get your pistol, Watson. Your revolver. He's not asked him to get his service revolver yet. It's a bit dark. Can I light the lantern?
Good God! Holmes, where are we?
The depths of hell. Can you help me out here or what?
Watson, this place seems alive and watchful.
Come on then, Watson. What are you doing? Aha, we've lit the lantern at last. So now we've got. What do we have here? Oh, hello. If I remember rightly, this had some slightly Cthulhu-esque looks to it, I think. Is this not the symbols that that we saw before? Like the 4 symbols from the... I think... I guess we're trying to make... I'm trying to remember what those symbols were that we were trying to make. What could that look like? Could that be this? No. I believe we've got to link these up, but I'm trying to... Oh wait, that looks potentially familiar. What's this? So we've got some more symbols here. What's that symbol? Can I have a look at the symbols in the documents? Well, that could be the start of this. Could also be that. Could be that. Now where can I look here? So if I go there, that's probably not what I'm looking for. What about over here? That doesn't look like it, does it? But it could be this. I'm confused. What I'm supposed to be doing here. But maybe if I put it on all of them, we'll get some kind of idea. That kind of looks like one. Is that the only symbol we've got? The only one it really looks potentially like is this one. Does that mean it's that we're looking for, or what? Okay. So I think... I think it's that one. This one. And that one. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me think. That one, I want to... Oh, do you know what? I have done it wrong, actually. Take that one away. Because I think I need to do this one. And that one, there we go. Yeah. Is that a mummy up there? Looks like there's a mummy ahead of me there. Can you see that? Does it look like a mummy, or am I just imagining that? Let's see what else is about before we look at that mummy. Oh, look at this. Tentacles. And other weird stuff.
A box full of pendants.
Box of pelican pendants. That was those pendants we saw.
To the one found at the Napolis house. Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys.
Or there's something to tell people who they might be. What else have we got? What's on this side? Anything on this side before we go further in? Is that Kali? Shiva? That's some...
This should prove useful.
Box of coal? Let's take a piece of coal. Why not? Alright, let's see. What's that? Nothing. Anything around? What's this? No, that's not anything. That's the same nothing. Oh, there's something. Some clothing.
The left sleeve of this costume bears
Bloodstains.
traces of blood, and here the pocket is pierced. Aha! There appear to be papers inside.
Oh, let's have some papers. Northwood Agency. For you, we shall search the world. Is that it? Just that? Fine. Okay. What else is around? Anything over this way? Just have to look around and just see if there's anything obvious anywhere. You know, just in case. Well, let me just see something. So how many pillars have we got going in here anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pillars. Oh, there's something. Something drawn in coal, maybe? Strange drawing. Look, it appears to be a rectangle containing a cross. Interesting. There's also this.
Opiate, beyond all doubt.
Some opium spilled.
You are right.
That's
This is
probably where the
definitely
opium
an
came from.
Holmes, could these villains be opium smugglers?
They could be. I think they probably are.
Metal boxes, and here is one that still bears a label.
An Edelweiss
It is the
flower.
shape of a flower, which appears to be
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not
Are
common.
they not common? Well, there you
Let's
go.
Take the contents of this box to Baker
Oh.
Street for a more thorough analysis.
Okay. What else have we got? Well, that thing.
That smell.
There's
This
opiates
water
in the
contains a
water as
strong
well.
opiate.
There's opiates everywhere. That's nothing. No. Anyway, look. What's that? Oh my, it's not a mummy. There's like a Cthulhu-esque statue there. I don't know why they decided to link Sherlock
What a
Holmes to
horror.
Cthulhu here, but they did. Let's have a look then, shall we?
This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
They've like separated his neck. What's this?
This man fought hard before his tragic end. The
Is that gonna
dreadful-looking
affect my
broken
sanity in
statuette
some way?
reveals much about his terrible
It might.
struggle.
You never know. Okay. What else have we got? Can we look at his hand a bit more closely? No? Is that not important? What about this? I never know what it is
This man's right
Holmes
index
wants, but there we
finger
go, we
is
got a
coated with
fingerprint.
dust.
So can we take his fingerprint then? What about the other hand? Let's go round to look at that. I'm a bit scared of going near that. He's got like a gash in his hand. And on his wrist. And he's got...
This man
Ah!
has a small wound on
He
his
must have
left
used
thumb.
that...
He must have drawn
that pin, the
strange
hat
figure of
pin.
blood on the torn passport page.
Must have done. Maybe that's the guy. Maybe that's the guy. There's nothing else to really see there.
This man has a small
Yeah.
wound on his left
Wound
thumb.
on his thumb.
He must have drawn that strange...
That's the most important thing, I think. Okay, So that's interesting. And then we've got this stuff.
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of this message before.
Yeah,
the police
take a
arrive.
picture.
A herd of buffalo could not.
Yeah, exactly. Quickly, quickly, take the inscription.
This message is engraved. I must make a copy of this message.
There we go. He's done it.
Arrive.
That's the same message, but we can't do anything with it. So this was the cult. This is some kind of cult. Maybe I can use... Oh wait, can I use something like this to like scrape? Do like a scraping.
I need something.
Hat pin?
I need something.
No? What else should we use then? Oh wait, I could use that coal, the coal, couldn't I? Should we not have turned it over and used the blank side? Anyway, there we go. We've copied it. Those are the symbols.
Excellent. A perfect copy.
Perfect copy.
Symbols.
Bravo, Holmes!
Bravo!
This unfortunate man
Yeah, we found this man.
corrupted the kidnappers.
Don't know how much it
while
really
they were
helps.
transferring their victims.
Bravo,
What are you
Holmes!
speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept
Yeah.
here, and from the look of things, for some days.
Why
There
is
must
he
have been a good number of
bits
them, so
chopped
they were
off
obliged
them
to
and
keep them docile.
all sorts of horrible
With the
stuff going on here?
assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers,
It's pretty nasty.
They loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse.
But very unrealistic
Last night,
looking.
These poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship. Their destination.
Yeah,
was
they
yet
could be going anywhere.
unknown.
Oh my God! Holmes! Look!
Look at what? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? There's some more symbols on the coffin, whatever, altar. His body's moving. You can see, right, that belly's about to burst open. Yeah. It's some kind of tentacles, snakes. Ugh. One coming out of his face really badly. Look at how badly that's coming out of there. Look how badly that's been drawn. Animated. Really not very well done at all.
Let's leave this place, Watson. We can do nothing here.
Leave this place, it's a disgrace. Yes, and we're back to Baker Street.
See that this is delivered to Mr. Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible.
Send that to his brother.
Don't leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
Yeah, he's usually distressed by things that you're
What
doing,
the
to be
devil
honest.
are you doing, Holmes?
I am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the
Oh yeah,
strange
he's more
markings
likely
I
to know
found
about
on
the
the
weird
purple
stuff.
stones. Perhaps he can make something
That's
of
why,
them.
because he knows about weird stuff.
Watson, I must know what was in the metal boxes that we found in this strange temple.
So, off to the analysis desk we go, I guess. Where is it? Sorry, it's that desk there. Right then, so, what do we need to do here? We need to look at...
Nothing.
What about there then?
Nothing.
Can I just put it down on the desk? Do I not just put it down on the desk? Maybe I can... Ah, there we go. If we open it, we'll get some white powder.
Nothing.
Oh, so probably we have to look at it under the microscope first. Again, we've got some...
And there, it is done.
the same stuff
This is a
that
very
came
fine
from...
powder.
It's a very fine powder, but with some stuff on it. Some sort of compound. Let's analyse that then. Stick that on there.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
What, just heat? Nothing else? Okay. If you say so, Holmes. I need to hit that in the right place. So just apply heat to it and that should be enough. Is that what he's saying? Let's find out.
That smell. Undoubtedly a derivative of opium and morphine.
The
This is
same stuff that we found
compound
in the
on
other
ball
place.
Found at Stenik's place.
Pretty much is what he's saying. Do you know, we could do with background music, but then game music does come in at
How
times in
goes
this
it,
too.
Holmes? What is the result of your analysis?
Maybe it's a bit quiet.
Without
What do you think?
question, This is clearly a derivative of opiate.
The same stuff as before.
Troubles me, though. The facts indicate this substance must have been used in large quantities.
Must have been.
No English druggist could provide such an amount.
Oh, there you
Far
go.
too risky. And I do not believe British customs would allow such a large quantity to pass through unremarked.
He's probably right, you know.
Well, I am convinced of quite the opposite.
Except
Holmes.
Watson knows more about
Yes.
medications,
Explain your reasoning.
doesn't he?
Please remember that as a doctor,
As a
I
doctor,
am
he has to deal with
accustomed to the use
medicines.
of various compounds, including powerful derivatives such as distilled opiates.
Yeah.
Those imported from the continent enjoy a special status with British customs.
That'd be why they'd mix it
who
with
do not
morphine,
bother
maybe.
the shipments and take little note of the quantities inside.
Because it's not as
Such shipments are
high.
easily identified by their labels. They always bear the
Maybe. I mean, I
identifying
don't
mark
know.
of the particular
You'd
medical
think that might be what it
academy
is, but
within that
I'm not sure.
country, which has an agreement with our own governing academy.
Oh.
Though I can't determine the precise country of origin, I would swear
Aha.
the label scrap left on this crate is one such as this.
So this is something that he
Doctor,
recognises,
I will never
kind
get
of.
to the end of your possibilities. You have solved this little riddle for us. Quickly, and waste no time, we must get ourselves to the custom inspector's office at the harbour.
Oh, right, and then we can...
Now?
Of
Can't it wait
course
for our
not.
tea?
Can't wait for tea, no.
Oh, coming,
No, everything
Holmes.
stops for tea, I'm afraid. So I think we've got to go back to... I'm trying to think, the customs house was near the pub, wasn't it? The Cursed Mermaid is the name of the pub. Now, the customs house... There was a sign I saw for it. Which one is it again? Maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll be able to tell me though in here. Because he's going to know everyone in the area, right? Certainly seems to. Oh, the guy's gone off then with a scratch in hand.
Sir, did you find what you were looking for?
Maybe.
Yes, and no. Tell me, where can I find the
I
customs
must
agent?
find the customs
The
man.
man's name is Beddoes, and at this time of day, you'll likely find him on the pier.
That makes
near a
sense.
ship.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure to be of service, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much for your service, as you say. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Now let's go back and resume. I'll be one moment actually. I need to take a very quick break and we'll do a little bit more of this game tonight. I'll be back in just a moment and then we'll be able to do a wee bit more. But I need to be able to see my game, my OBS to do it. Sorry, I just needed to get back to OBS for a minute. I'll be back in just a minute and then we'll get on with the game. Hello! Right, I'm back. I'm back. So, what are we doing? We're going to go and try and find this customs guy, aren't we? Oh, the cursor goes weird. See, what I have to do is go off the game and then go back into it in order to get the cursor working properly. Anyway, you said the docks, the pier, right? You said the pier. So let's hit the pier. Maybe if we go to the house down there, that's a bit closer to where we want to be. Is this the customs house by any chance? No, we'd already worked out that it wasn't. This is customs. But the guy isn't there. Maybe he's down here next to the ship, do you think? What are you doing? Is there anything about here that might be interesting though? Oh, there's a note. What's that note say? There's also a book there. O'Reilly, the child came and said that Sandra was giving birth and that she claims me to be the father. The boat is clear. You will easily find the registers not far away. Philo.
Let us hope that these registers contain.
Is that the registers?
They must be here.
Is that not them? Is that not them there? Is that not the registers right there?
Aha, these must
There you go.
be
See.
registers. This one concerns special.
We'll find them
imports.
close by.
Nothing definite or comprehensible here. All that they mention is that these
Warehouse
goods
16.
were stored in warehouse 16. I see nothing further of interest here. Best to leave these ledgers as we found them.
Yeah, maybe. But can we go there? Oh, warehouse 16.
The iron boxes were stored here. A careful search of
general
the place
strike
might
closed.
reveal some valuable evidence.
How do we get in? What's
Hold
this?
on, Watson. These traces have much to tell us. Regard how they resemble.
Here,
those
there's a
we
key
found.
there. Forget about the traces. Maybe we can measure these boot prints.
The size is undoubtedly 7.
These are a 7.
The shoes are also
Hard soled. Might be useful. Maybe we can take a closer look and see if it's the same shoes as before. There's another shoe. Oh, here's the other shoe. Look and see if it might be the shoes from before.
The
Yes,
right
look.
shoe is missing a nail.
Same person.
Watson,
Undoubtedly.
the case would have been better served to find the
Indubitably.
private intelligence God granted me. If you ever have a mind to chronicle this adventure, I fear your readers will be much disappointed. I should have examined that area of the warehouses with more
You should have
care,
done, yeah.
because this footstep is similar to those found at Stenix. We have only to follow to learn where they lead.
Oh, we're following the footprints, but there's a key there. Is that the key to get in, do you think? Well, should we follow these footprints then and see where they go? Down here? Are these the same footprints? They might be. Let's follow them. Definitely something going on. There's more footprints there. And then they go here.
I need something.
Maybe this key that we've got? Aha, that opens that door. Aha. There's something.
Here is a tab. This one is less.
Is that the
damaged.
thing that we were looking at before? Black Edelweiss, 1896, 16XI. And we've got these symbols here.
Excellent.
I see.
We now know the source of these illicit goods.
Yeah.
Watson, we shall now return to Baker Street.
Oh, we're going
There is
home.
Much to be done.
We're going back to Baker Street now, are we? But I've got to do it from the map, not automatically. Back we go then. Back to Baker Street.
Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table.
There's a letter on the table. Where?
Perhaps it is from
Over there.
Mycroft.
Perhaps it is. The Northwood Agency is based in Boston, Massachusetts, America. They engage in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they're regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. They have a solid reputation built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives, and he corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential. As for now, I've included an approximate translation of the characters you discovered, though it's rough and I must admit rather enigmatic. I see. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggot in the fruit, wait for your awakening to honour you. Light of Abyss, he is the one that you chose to show us the beauty of deep blackness. Light of Abyss, he is the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of yours. Light of the Abyss, For his call, depths answer, and we shall answer in your name. Light of abyss, his body is seaweed, his body is octopus, his voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled. Great
So,
Cthulhu,
the
maybe.
poor devil who lay under this warehouse was indeed
Maybe.
the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood. His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity. But what brought him to this place?
Who knows?
Furthermore, if
Who
this
knows?
detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates,
Yeah.
rightly regarded as proven professionals. Therefore, this dying
Proven
man's last
professionals.
efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger
Yeah,
was also
it's
coated
true.
with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very
So he was
same
investigating
dust upon the
too.
floor.
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within...
Now, what does that mean?
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath
The Swiss
Warehouse
flag.
12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship.
The
to
Swiss
some
flag,
as
a
of
plus
yet
sign on
unknown
a
destination. For
rectangle.
the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are, have a small
Edelweiss.
advantage.
Swiss
We should
flower,
give them
right?
No more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an Edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition
Can I just type it in
symbol
instead of hitting the
signify
buttons on
to
the thing?
you?
So he's going to ask me a question that I now have to answer. Yeah, I can just type it in. Switzerland.
Switzerland, of course.
Yeah.
Watson, we shall divide our tasks. I shall report the particulars of Mr. Colby's death. As
Yeah.
This affair requires the utmost
Switzerland.
tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Yeah, you get that job.
Watson,
I'll
you
get this
know
job.
I'm impersonal. Each man to his specialty. I
There we
will
go.
rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately.
Yeah, get going.
And Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss.
The game's
And
afoot.
determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be
Sorry, the
found,
game is on,
I
he says.
believe it holds the
Game
answers
on!
that we seek.
Watson,
Now,
game
on,
on!
man. The game is on.
That doesn't really work, does it? The game is on. We're on a train. A very slow train, by the look of things. The game's just bloody crashed. You know what that means? That means we have to load, right? And we'll have to load up the game we did just before we finished that. Load. Which means we needed to get that letter. Did we speak to him yet?
Have you found anything of importance, sir?
No, not really. Thanks for asking. Where did we have to go? We had to go to this house, turn round. We went there to get the note. I'm gonna have to. Child came and said blah blah blah.
Let us hope that these registers contain...
Yeah, they're here.
Aha, these must...
I can't believe the game just bloody crashed on me like that. Follow me. Let's go back to the... Where was it? It was back to the bar. Over here. No, over there.
The iron boxes were stored here.
Careful search might turn up some evidence. Look
Hold on,
down.
Watson. These traces have...
Take this. Measure the footprint.
The size is undoubtedly 7.
Definitely a size 7 shoe. And there we've got the
shoe
right
is
shoe
used.
missing a
Ah,
nail.
Watson, our case...
Take the key. Right, save. We're going to just save these steps so that we can try and the footprints go this way. Follow the footprints, follow the footprints, follow the footprints all the way. And there we get to this. Use the key, open the door, pick
Here's
that
a
up.
tab. This one is less damaged.
That's fine.
Excellent. We now...
Back to Baker Street.
Have we received
Had some
any word?
Cthulhu-esque writing.
It seems to me...
There's that letter. Pop through the letter. There's the thing that they wrote.
So, the...
Exact...
Let us...
Can I save the game? Switzerland.
Well,
Watson,
The game is on.
beware of
There we go,
considering
okay, we're
popular
fine now.
literature as unworthy
But I'm going
of
to
our
save right after this.
attention. Besides, am I not myself considered by some of your readers as an improbable hero living out outlandish adventures?
Wait. Let's make sure this is all running okay.
Holmes, you
go too far, Holmes.
Let's not speak on this, Watson.
Yeah, I'll try not to. Why did we take that with us? It's Cthulhu.
This horrible statuette gives my nerves a shake, Holmes.
It's just a statue, don't worry.
This trip to Switzerland, it brings back unpleasant associations, doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Watson, those events should remain
When he fell down the
However,
waterfall.
I will not be joining you in Switzerland. When the train arrives in Lyon, I'm afraid we must
He's going to
part
Lyon?
company, as I have business elsewhere that will take some time.
But Holmes,
As a doctor, your impeccable credentials will allow you
Yeah,
to
he's
obtain
more
the
likely to
advanced science
get by
institute
there.
At the Black Edelweiss Institute.
As a
My
man of
presence
medicine.
would likely only arouse suspicion and harm our cause. I
Plus, he
write in the
might
name of
he
a
might
small
want to
policeman on this
have
piece
some of
paper.
the stuff.
He is stationed at the village near the institute and is a most reliable and capable man. Turn to him should you entertain even the slightest
Yeah, don't-
suspicions during your visit.
Don't take too many risks.
and you, Holmes?
As for me, Watson, I will investigate.
What's
this
Leon
case
got to
from
do with
the
it?
Other side.
What does Leon have to do with it, I wonder? Why is that important?
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No, it's
Coachman,
not.
wait for me here.
Yeah, wait for me here, coachman, while I save my game. We just want to be sure that we're doing okay. Give it a knock. Oh, there is somebody here.
Good day, sir. I am Dr. Watson.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Watson.
I have just come from London, and
You must see Fraulein Muller. Please,
Fraulein
if you
Muller?
could. She is over there.
Okay, mate. Fraulein Muller, you say?
She was so impatient to receive your visit. She has made
Remarkable progress.
But the doctor can explain everything far better than I. Look, here she is.
Here she
now.
comes. Person doesn't look in the best condition, to be honest. Her little daughter doesn't look in the best condition, to be honest. She's been locked away in this place for a while by the look of things. It's a strange outfit she's wearing. What's happening? Is that it? Well, that's interesting. Let's chat to her. I assume she's the person I'm supposed to talk to.
good day, miss. I am Dr. Watson. I believe you have word of my...
Yes, I believe you knew I was
Indeed,
coming.
Doctor. Your letter said you wished to speak with Dr. Gyjax.
That's right,
I
yeah.
will see if he is ready to receive you.
Thank you, miss.
Yeah, please do. What else is around?
Good morning, Doctor.
Is this him, is it?
Watson. I must say, I read your letter with both astonishment and
Yeah.
pride. You want to
Why
know
wouldn't
more
Watson
about
want
our
to
methods of
learn better
treatment
methods?
in order to compare them with those applied in your country.
Yes.
Indeed, Doctor. I am sure that we British could learn a great deal.
So we came
from
all
our
the way here
colleagues
to
on the
learn it.
continent.
You are
Rather than
quite
say
right,
just you
my
sending me
dear
some
Doctor.
information.
But this professional consultation could have been managed.
What brought
with
you to the
greater
Black
efficiency
Edelweiss? These people
and
just look dodgy, like
ease by
like
correspondence.
some sort
I'm
of
sure
super
you
villains.
understand my time, as is yours, is quite valuable. Pray tell, what precisely brought you to the Black Edelweiss?
Well, what did? I can't tell you
Dr.
exactly. I don't want
It is
to
quite simple.
arouse too much
Through some
suspicion.
random events, I encountered a man who was a former patient of yours.
Who's
His
this?
actions suggested that he
Who's
was
this coming in?
suffering from such disorders as...
Who's this coming in?
Good morning. I am Amos Colby from the Northwood Agency.
That's a terrible
Boston,
accent.
Massachusetts.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Doctor?
Upon my word, this man who claims to be from the Northwood Agency is an obvious fraud.
Amos
The
Colby
true
died.
Amos Colby died and was buried just a few days ago in London. I must now tell you everything.
There we
I am
go.
here
Maybe
because
he
one
knows
of your
about it.
staff
You could be
has
getting yourself in
engaged
trouble
a
here.
dangerous trade between this institution and parties in England. Moreover, those activities are tied to a murderous sect, which...
And
Yeah.
you think that this man could be
I
one
believe
of
this
them?
man is definitely one of them, yes.
Indeed. It is entirely within reason
Hmm.
that he is here to eliminate any traces of their criminal enterprise, if you see my meaning.
Yeah,
Indeed, I do, Doctor.
he's going to
Let
show me
show
out.
you out.
Hmm.
I trust that...
Please return at this same time tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
And I promise
I feel like he
I'll
might be involved.
entirely at your disposal. But I entreat you, please maintain complete discretion
Oh,
on
look.
these matters.
This
May
boy
I
here is about to...
depend on your cooperation.
They're keeping an eye on him.
Most assuredly.
How do they know to keep an eye on him? How do they know to keep an eye on him?
Good morning, sir. How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, what's the
You
issue?
can start by telling your men to all take a few steps back. Then we can have a nice friendly...
What's happening here?
Very interesting. We have indications
He's
of personality
analysing him.
related paranoia. I must ask you to come with me to the examination
Yeah.
room so we can reveal your deeper problems.
Poor guy, yeah? Just thought he could sneak in and have no problems. What's up with her? She's become very distressed by his being grabbed. Why? What was the issue there?
Do not worry, it's nothing serious.
Are you sure? It's okay, she'll be fine in a minute. She'll get up. It'll be no problem. Oh, that does not look like a nice place to take somebody. What's that room? Lightung.
Stand where you are.
Wait, who am I now?
I need something.
Who am I now? What's going on here? What am I doing here? What's this? Oh.
If I fill it with water, the doctor will have only a harmless injection.
What are we doing
to
here?
use.
Okay. Can I put some of that in there?
It is done.
What does that do? What is this? I'm playing as the guy who got
Several
grabbed.
drops alone will be enough to sedate a horse.
The sedative.
There.
Just they're
That's
sedating her.
excellent. Kunz, throw him into the holding
What's his
chamber.
name? Take it easy now.
I would feel more comfortable without this costume. However, I am here and in proper place due to Watson's
It's
singular
Holmes!
assistance. I must remember to thank him later. Let's hope he will act according to our
It's
plan.
Holmes dressed up
My
as the
next
guy. Did he
move is
know?
to learn if the London kidnapper has some accomplice here.
Hmm. It's Holmes. I didn't even realise it was Holmes. Save our game, just in case something crashes while we're playing around. Okay, so we're now Holmes. So there we go. Well, look, we had that disguise on, which I guess we don't have now. Now, we had these. So I wonder what we need to do. But we need to somehow.
The nurse will return soon. I must make it appear as if I'm still
Yeah,
there.
I need to make some kind of fake thing for me. Is there anything else around? What's that? A bucket? Can we get anything else?
Lord, what a stench! This wretch
There's a
reeks of
guy.
alcohol. Taking into account his state, he has also been dosed with a good amount of some soporific.
Is there something I can do
I need
here?
something.
We do, yeah.
It won't
No.
be necessary.
I feel like there is something we need to put. Oh wait, what's that?
The nurse will return soon. I
Ah.
must make it appear as if I'm
Aha,
still
there
here.
we go. Now I guess if we put a hat on that and the coat on that,
This should complete the illusion.
it looks like there's a guy here
How long? I
with
can't
no
be sure.
legs, but you know. Now, how can we? Well, we got.
Closed, tight.
I mean, the only thing we've got that we could maybe use to pick the lock would be a spoon handle. Right, so how do I do this? I think I need to move these things. I don't know how to do it. How do I do this? Can I drag them up, maybe? What does this do? What does this do? Can I move? I don't really understand how to... how do I do this then? Can I put these down here? What does that do? How do I move any of this stuff? I don't understand. Don't get it. Oh wait, oh I see, I can move it up and down like this. Pop that there for me. So we need to get the numbers in order, I'm imagining. I'm just trying to think how I can get these in order. If I do that... there. Let me think here. Put the number 2 at the bottom. If I do that and that, and put that there. 2, 3, there we go, yeah, that should work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's not how you unlock a lock. Normally, I'm pretty sure. But, never mind.
Closed. Tight.
Now that door's locked, so we can't go that way. Oh, what's going on? Okay, we can't go that way, so I guess we're going this way. What do we have here?
I encourage all personnel to read Dr.
Blendsmith's book.
When you finish with it, please leave it here for your colleagues.
Leave it here for your colleagues. I see. Oh.
I must hide and avoid
a laboratory. Uh-oh. There's a guard.
And I must find some
There's a
means of
guard, not a
neutralizing
nurse.
him.
Okay.
Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
Think. I think there's a way we can crouch. I can't remember what the control is though, to crouch down. Give me the controls. I'm sure there's a crouch button. Am I wrong? Apparently I'm wrong. I was sure there was a button to crouch down. But what that's doing for me is all that's doing for me is... yeah, that shows me some things I can look at. There's a button that allows me to crouch. I'm sure. No, see... you see how you can see Holmes kind of... whoa, 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 what happened there? He's going to see me if I'm not careful. I want to crouch down. I want to hide. I'm sure there's a way we can do that. I'm sure there is, but I can't remember what it is. Is there not a crouch button for this game? I'm sure there's supposed to be a crouch button in this game. Let's find out. I need my cursor. Where is it? I need my cursor. Wait. I need to remember how I crouch down, because I need to crouch to stay hidden from this guy. Let me just do a quick search. Just a quick search. Come on. No. Sherlock Holmes. Come on. Everything's going so slowly, it's just reacting really slowly. The Awakened. There's a crouch button, I need to remember what it is. I'm sure there is. Where does this work? No. Here we go, right. Alright, so I'm just reading a quick thing here where it says apparently in the remastered version you don't crouch. You don't have to have a crouch button because it just does it automatically. So that's the trouble. I think that originally I played the non-remastered version of it, so that's why. I've got some syringes out of there, so that's good. Just trying to see what else I need. There's scales.
A scale? This
Aha.
won't be of any use to me.
The scale won't be any use to me, apparently. What else is around? Anything interesting? What else is there? Oh, what's this?
An old
puppet.
Almost as welcoming as Fraulein Muller.
Ooh, an old puppet. So we should be able to just get out of here, I think. How do I get out? Do I have to just go back out? I think I have to go back out the door we came in. Get out of this door. Okay, oh. There's somebody in that room. There's somebody in that room.
Hey, you! What are you doing out there? Huh? You are not a nurse.
I'm not a nurse.
Get me out of here.
No, I won't get you out of here.
I'm very sorry, my friend. I can't help you as I'm
just passing
by.
through, you see.
I'm not your friend. I am Maurizio.
I won't get far.
I promise you won't get very far if you don't set me
Alright,
free.
you're gonna...
My cries
He's
will
gonna
bring
shout
the
everyone in
entire
on me.
hospital on your trail.
What a horrible person.
Well, my friend, I mean Maurizio.
Maurizio, yeah.
It looks like you have logic on your side, but I don't have the key to your cell.
Yeah,
and
what
the
am I supposed to
door
do?
looks quite solidly built. What do you make of our dilemma?
Yeah, how do I help
The
you?
door may be solid, but the lock is worthless. There is a room
He wants me
at
to
the
steal
end
a
of the
crowbar.
corridor where the repairman from the mainland
He wants me to steal a
stores his
crowbar.
supplies. I am positive there is a crowbar inside.
Alright, you want me to get you a crowbar?
The key
Here,
is hidden in a crack near the door.
if we let him go...
As he's afraid of losing it.
Okay.
Come back for me when you get the crowbar.
I have to get the crowbar. The crowbar... Where's the crowbar then, mate? Is it down here, is it? Okay. Well, let's look for where... Oh, what's this?
Attention. Reconstruction and installation of water pipe.
Okay.
Dangerous. Do not enter.
Oh, we're definitely going in there. We're definitely going in there, aren't we? There's a crack in the wall, so I'm assuming that's where his key is, yeah. There we go. Right. Oh, well, there's the crowbar. Let's see what else is in here before we take the crowbar. There's the crowbar. What else is here before we keep going? Oh, what's that? A caliper? Is there anything else that we need? What's this? An anvil? I'll just stick that in my pocket. Yeah. Okay. Got the calipers. Get this door open. Okay. Anything else of interest? Just trying to think where I want to go now.
Closed. Tight.
That's a cell. So what am I going to do here, do you think? Is there anything else? Oh, not that guy. Is there anything else in here before I do anything else? I got this caliper from here. I'm just wondering if there's anything else. Oh, there's some pipes.
I must measure them first.
Oh well, use the caliper to measure the pipes then.
The diameter of this pipe
18
is
mil.
18 millimeters.
Oh wait! Is that going to be like the
diameter of
size
this
of
pipe is
the
10 millimeters.
needles?
The diameter of this
And then we
pipe
can
is
use it as
16
like a
millimeters.
blowpipe or something.
The diameter of this pipe is 22 millimeters.
So what did he say the pipe was?
The diameter of this pipe is 22 millimeters. The diameter of this
take
pipe
that.
is 16 millimeters.
Take that one maybe. Take that 16mm pipe. And I wonder if I can then... See, there's a... Yeah. If I do that with that 15mm syringe, and then stick that in there, that makes a blowpipe that we can use. Now let's go. Now we can go, but I'm going to save again. Just because I believe, you know, that anything can happen in this game right now, given what happened to us a few minutes ago. Oops. Right, now we can give him his crowbar. Alright, pal. Here's your crowbar, Luke. There's your crowbar.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you!
And here you are. Greetings.
Greetings!
You best not linger
He sounds like
here. If they
Gollum.
find you,
If they find
they
you,
will throw you down,
they'll throw you down below.
into the depths.
Of
Into
hell.
hell.
Into hell. No, listen, well, I'll let you go, pal, so...
What's he doing there? Stop
Quick,
him.
stop him! He didn't get far. He didn't get far.
Ah! Ah!
Ooh. Uh-oh.
It seems that Maurizio finally attracted some attention. Excellent. Now the stairs are clear and I may return upstairs.
Right, well, let's get rid of this guy. Just gonna get my blowpipe ready. Seems
I
like...
must hide and avoid the nurse.
Yeah. I've got the blowpipe. Just wait, you'll see. Yeah, there we go, he does it straight away. Out for the count.
Well done.
He's out. Okay, now what? This looks like it's full of chemicals.
Strange. These appear to be
Pink crystals. What's he got there? Pink crystals. Crystal meth. Does he have anything? What's that? Is there something in his pocket there? Take the remaining stones and convert them to cash, then buy back the rest of the goods as Schnitzer asked. I want this to be settled before my departure.
This is a letter from Guy.
Kind of rhymed a little bit.
Clearly his signature. I don't understand.
What are these?
Stones. What stones could he
Well, the
mean?
ones we just picked up, probably. What's all this?
This product is primarily composed
Potash,
of potash,
potassium.
which, if blended in precise proportions with water and chlorine, creates a spectacular smoke.
Potassium.
But I will also need a bottle or container of some sort. These cans won't do. They're too large.
Oh, so we need some kind of container. Oh, there's a
box contains
Edelweiss, black Edelweiss box.
which are identical to those found
That's
in
the stuff that we
London
found.
hideouts.
It's the same
As
stuff.
suspected, they most definitely came from here. I
Hmm.
will take one.
I see. Yeah, we'll take one. What else do we have? Some chlorine.
These boxes contain chlorine.
Oh, can we mix that with the potash? Do you think? What else do we have? What's this? Nothing. Oh, there's a book. It's not about magic. In fact, everything's a question of will. We're sometimes surprised by a young child's vigour and force of action. The point to consider is that when a child moves to act, all their being and will are focused on that action. They move without the slightest inhibition, which might paralyse an adult. A man who wants to leap across a trench considers what would become of him if he falls, or he might consider his landing and how to avoid a sprain. Even worse are the results of acting under the gaze of a woman he seeks to impress. So it's action without thinking of consequence.
Moth's book, Mind, Its Strength.
It's a
and
bit
Its
odd, isn't
Secrets.
it?
Promising title.
There's a letter there too. What's that?
This book appears to be an inventory ledger. However, it is in code, and I don't have the time to properly decipher it.
Okay.
I see Dr. Gyjax's
What's that
signature
letter?
at the bottom of each page. Interesting. This book must
So
detail
he
shipments to England.
Deals with all the shipments. Dear Dr. Gyjax, my secretary has informed me that you've suspended further shipments of your order for some of our products. This is quite disturbing, since you're well aware significant liberties were taken with the laws of this country to acquire these goods on your behalf. You should know that the quantity of goods stored in my warehouse is considerable and was imported in anticipation of your stated needs. Taking into account, where are we? Taking into account the potential danger which retaining these goods in my warehouse represents, I've lowered their price 2 times over in an effort to dispose of them. I trust you understand that discovery of these substances in my warehouse by the local authorities would lead to the undesirable necessity of having to explain myself, and it would prove most difficult to conceal their intended destination, which would be your establishment.
This letter is dated 2 weeks
Schnitzer is the name of that guy. Right, so I guess now we have to find out what happened with old Maurizio. But, you know, just to be on the side of caution, We're going to save. We're almost finished for tonight as well, so... Almost finished for tonight. Where were these stairs that you went up? Which way did the stairs go? Were they this way? Oh, here we are. Climb the stairs. What do we have here? Oh, there's something on the floor. Some keys. Those will be useful, won't they? Those will definitely be useful. What else do we have here before I go anywhere? Nothing of much interest.
I am too obvious in my present attire and will attract.
Alright, so I should find
attention.
clothing to
I
wear.
must change my clothing.
We should find some clothing to wear. Okay. What about this?
Closed, tight.
What about we've got keys? Are these the keys for this cabinet?
Closed, tight.
Those keys are active, so it's not that. It's not there. Can't get that open. Or maybe I can do like the lockpick thing that I did before. Aha! We can pop the lock with the spoon. Perfect. That's what we need. A jacket.
As long as I keep my distance, I now appear as if I am a male nurse.
So there we go, we're dressed up now, and we should be okay. Where does this take me? Oh, some stained glass windows. Oh. Oh look, there's a big bird's cage, like an aviary.
Nurse,
Make him stop. He must stop that. What's he doing? Shaking a bag of birdseed at him.
Bauer must stop at
Bauer.
once.
Hee hee hee.
The birds have not been fed for 2 days. Bauer
He's-
must have
he's-
taken the seed.
He's taunting the birds with the birdseed.
I want them to fly.
He's taunting the birds.
Fly out, fly out. When they fly, birds will be everywhere.
They won't notice
The man
him.
in white will run
Escape.
all around. Run.
I don't know if that's going to work, to be honest.
Yes, fly, little men, after the birds.
Fly after the birds.
Run here, run there.
Run everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Men in white,
Run everywhere.
run.
This guy is having a good time, isn't he?
Chase the little birds.
He's having a great
far
time.
away from here. Then I will go when I like. Go here, go there, go everywhere.
Oh, there's a fountain. Go everywhere. Okay, pal. Okay, pal.
Extraordinary. These are all bird variants that can speak.
Speaking birds. Ooh. Oh, there's a guy. I don't want to get caught by a guy. Oh shit.
Now my smock will not help me. I must avoid being noticed.
Go back this way then. We can't go there because the guard's over there. Oh, there's the fountain. Maybe we can use the fountain for something.
Water.
Water. Yes, water. Can we fill anything with water? Oh, there's this meal dish. I feel like, obviously there must be a reason that the water's there, you know. Okay, so we can't go there. We can go out here though. What do we have here? Fräulein Muller. Oh.
Closed. Tight.
But we can't go that way. However, we can go back in here for now. Leitung, which is the examination room that we were in before. So maybe we can open some other cells now, though. Like maybe we can. In fact, maybe we can open this door with the keys we found. Yes, we're through. Oh, hello. What are you saying?
Excuse me, miss.
Who are you?
Away, you swine.
Leave.
Or I'll make
She's gonna make me bleed. That's not very nice. Wait, I haven't finished.
Oh, where
Where are you, Heidi? Who's Heidi?
Where are you?
Could that be the?
Leave me all alone.
Is that the doll we found? Do you think?
Oh,
Hmm. That's interesting.
Closed tight.
That looks like laundry, possibly. Okay. Let's see what else is around, because there's other rooms down here we haven't looked at. He escaped. Maybe we didn't look really at anything down here, so maybe I can open this door with the keys as well. I can. Fantastic. There's someone. Oh, he gets around, doesn't he?
To avoid attention.
He gets around. Why is he there? That's weird. Holy crap. Okay, we're alright, we're
I
alright.
should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quietly move about this floor and speak
Who's
with
this?
the patients.
Who are you?
I'm not the
You are
nurse, you're right.
nurse. Give them to me.
Give what to
I
you?
beg you.
What do you
Give what
need?
to you?
Small pink crystals.
Pink crystals.
please. In the laboratory.
Okay, well, I've got the crystals. Is that what you want?
Here is your medicine. Now, please, if I could just ask you
Yeah,
a few
questions. I have questions.
They must be dissolved in water.
Dissolved in water, so yeah, it probably is just as well.
Yes, there is some in the garden.
Yeah, I know. I have the garden water, so what you have to do is drop those in there. There you go.
Here it is, my friend.
There you go, there's your medication, if that's what you
Tell
want.
me where.
Make the male nurse leave.
Now I have to
Tell
get rid of the
anything
nurse.
You want.
All right.
Okay.
Where's the key to the aviary?
Okay.
The mad girl. Bring her doll to her. She knows.
So it is going to be that girl. Okay.
I should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quietly move about this floor and speak with the patients.
Yeah, okay. Well, first things first. If we go down here, we can give her this doll. I'm assuming that's what she's lost. I thought that would probably be the case. Now, where's Heidi? Is Heidi your doll? Is it?
Look
Is it
who's
Heidi
here
the
to see
doll?
you, miss.
Heidi! Heidi!
I got her doll back
You
for her.
are
She's happy.
here. The bad men took you away. But you came
You
back.
came back.
Heidi told me she wanted to come
Yeah.
back to you. She also told me that you know how to free the kind birds from their cage.
Oh.
Bad men
Free the
took
birds. That
Heidi
would get the
away.
guards away, wouldn't it?
They
They'd be like, oh my
said
god, where
I
are the
was a
birds?
bad girl because I cut off the head of that nasty
Who?
brute.
What?
But he started it.
Who
He was
exactly whose
bad
head did she?
first.
He did terrible things, this bad man.
It doesn't sound like she did nice things, to be fair.
He came in the night for us.
He came in the
He
night
took
for us.
Heidi and I to his room near the birds.
Near the
And
birds.
He was very, very nasty with me.
Is this the trouble? We've got to find a way to get out
He
of here.
had the key to the bird's house and said if I wasn't
But this is a
good
creepy
girl,
place.
he would send them away. I didn't like that. Because
Hmm.
Heidi loves the birds.
Ah,
So, my child, the key to the birdhouse is upstairs in his room?
is it?
Yes, it's there.
She
Now
can't see the
lady
birds
lives
anymore.
there, but I am not allowed to see the birds anymore.
Hmm,
Thank you very much.
right.
What is that, Heidi? Oh,
Heidi
you
has a
want to
present for
thank
me.
The gentleman. And you have a present for him.
Oh, Heidi has a
What
present for us. What could it
sweet
be?
Girl, you are. Oh, I agree.
Hmm.
Heidi wants to thank you. And
Heidi has a
says
key in her
to
stomach.
tell you a secret.
What key? Is this the key
When I cut the bad man's
to the room where the
head,
guy was?
she didn't want him to ever come back. So
Wait,
she
is that-
hid the key in her belly.
Is that like Muller's room or? A key?
We are in your debt, young lady, and our humble thanks to you.
Thanks, Heidi.
Heidi, child of the mountain.
Yeah, quite right. We saved there. We're going to get to the point where we free the birds, I think, and then we'll finish up for tonight, because I want to see what happens with that. No, I want to see what happens with freeing the birds. We have a key. It might be for Muller's room. One way to find out though. If it is, then we've got our next step. Key. It is, look. It's Fraulein Muller's room. How'd you like that? If I go to Fraulein Muller's room, I need to do something. Sorry, my desktop's gone a bit weird there just now. I need to do something. There we go. Okay. Right, I think we're okay. Just need to write. So this is Muller's room. Now, presumably, this is where she's suggesting the key is. What do we have? What's this?
A lovely piece. I must say it's the highlight of this exhibition.
Something that holds a pot of some kind? I don't really know. We've got, dear Fraulein Muller, we're deeply sorry. It seems we've sent you the wrong spectacles, which were actually intended for another customer. They're waiting for those lenses. You know how difficult it is to be without spectacles. Please accept our most sincere apologies. Oh well, they won't be getting their spectacles, I'm afraid.
A healthy occupation for
A macrame book.
Oh. And look at this. It is a signed edition.
It's a signed edition, isn't that exciting?
This splendid macrame design is
a blue bottle. We'll take a blue bottle. Oh, hello, what's all this? What's all this?
This must be the key to the aviary.
Oh, we got an aviary key. We got an aviary key. Is there anything else to look at here? No chest. No drawers. Nothing there. Just some twine, wool. I don't know, we're going to save again. Just because I assume that it's going to be important too. Right, so this will let us free the birds. Shall we free the birds? Free the birds. There we go. Right. Let's free the birds. Oh, he's happy, look. He's happy. Now we can try to run away.
The door to the birdcage is open.
The door to the birdcage is open. Oh, he's happy. They're running around like, what's going on? What's going on? Look, they're all coming. They're all coming.
The birds have escaped. Quick, catch them.
Oh, there we go. So they're going to catch the birds.
Catch them.
Catch those birds. Catch the pigeon.
Panic.
Catch
All
the
nurses
pigeon.
will be elsewhere, as Bauer would say.
What do we have around
While
here?
the guards are busy trying to catch the birds, I should use the opportunity to search the rest of the asylum.
Oh yeah, search the rest of the asylum. Good idea. Oh, what's this?
Following the unintentional fire caused by
Forbid access to the
unidentified staff
kitchen.
members,
Ah.
I made the decision to
Kitchen.
forbid access to the kitchen and dining room to all staff, other than Frau Mayer and myself.
Ah, okay. Oh, someone's in there. I guess that's Frau Mayer, is it?
It is necessary to get this dragon to leave, so I can freely examine the kitchen.
Right, this, I think, is
Perhaps
where
if
we
I
should
can create
finish.
Smoke, she will go into a panic and leave, thinking there's a fire.
We have to start a fire, or at least start some smoke. Well, that's interesting, and that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in for Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, and I hope you'll join me for it again. Next time out, it won't be tomorrow, Monday night off, but Tuesday we'll be playing some more Yakuza Kiwami. We'll see what's going on with Kiryu again. For now though, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to finish up. I'll see you next time. Good night.